just the move here to wing. What's that done for you? Is it kind of freed you up a little bit more for offense? As you had the net front and score, and then last night getting that break.
Yeah, I think a little bit. I think it frees certain areas up to kind of maybe get a step on a guy or kind of hang back at the net in the O zone. You're not really as worried as getting to get back, low and play defense. So it frees me up there, frees me up a little bit to be more physical. So it's been good playing with some good players. So it's been good so far.
You've kind of played both, haven't you, since you became a pro? You kind of
Yep.
gone back and forth. So there's a comfort level there for you at
Yeah.
either position.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I played pretty much my whole first year wing, a little bit in junior, growing up here and there. So pretty easy transition.
Daniela Bruce.
Michael, last night after the game, Coach Flashel talked about your improvement in your skating, that you've worked really hard to get better at that. Can you just talk about your game from that aspect, how you've been able to do that?
Yeah, I think just a lot of time spent in the gym and on the ice, kind of working on, obviously off the ice, working on my strength and kind of power and different stuff like that. And then on the ice, just kind of going through reps with our skating coaches here or people I work with back home in the summer. So it's kind of been an ongoing thing. And I think the faster you can be and kind of the more explosive you can be, it'll obviously help you. So I've just tried to do my best to work hard at it.
And how much do you feel you have improved through that time?
A lot. I think it's also kind of growing into your body and getting a little stronger, your legs getting stronger and kind of just maturing. So I think that's helped as well. And then just kind of the work you put in helps too.
Max Holtman.
When you talk about playing games and freeing you up to be more physical, is that just kind of like you can finish a check because you don't have to worry about getting down the ice? Or what did you mean by that?
I think, yeah, partially that. And then I think sometimes you can kind of leave the D zone a little early and get to a loose puck or, if a guy puts a puck in, you're kind of slashing to help him. So you're kind of first on the forecheck a little bit more, meaning you can finish more hits. So in that way, for sure, that's probably the biggest area where I find I can be more physical.
When you've played with how do you think you can each of them kind of develop as the kids progress?
Yeah, it's been good. Both of them, I think, have taken a lot of strides on and off the ice, just being mature and coming in every day and working hard. And obviously, both their games, they play with a lot of skill and they play the right way. So I like playing with both those guys.
I know obviously about what happens on the ice. Do you like playing with two guys that you kind of came up with and kind of have the same arc and same journey together?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it kind of adds a little bit of something special there, kind of to go through different stuff with them and grow up in a sense with them. So yeah, it makes it good. It makes it fun.
Brad Galley.
When someone of your size comes into an organization, people on the outside just assume, okay, that he's going to be this type of player. The game has changed so much from the 90s to 80s to 70s of just somebody being tall and just bodying people around. How much of your development also has to be maintaining who you are and not letting people try to change who you are on the ice?
Yeah, a lot of it for sure. I think it's kind of my job to find that balance and find that good spot with my game where I can be physical and be a hard player, but at the same time play with skill and when I see a play, make it. And that's pretty much it. I just got to find a balance of when to make plays or when to make a smarter decision or whatever. So I think that's important, and that's just something I got to kind of continue to find and grow with.
Like confidence battles, we all face them in everything that we do in our lives. Is that part of it, trying to figure out who you are, but also try to attain to something that everyone else wants you to be?
Yeah, confidence is pretty much everything as far as freeing you up to kind of be yourself and make plays and kind of play your game. So I think you just got to do a good job of helping yourself with confidence, just thinking positive and, just doing your best and, always looking to get better.
Carly Johnson.
Looking forward to the Florida trip. You played an all-around game as a team yesterday. How do you take that and stay consistent and take it on the road with you?
Yeah, I think we just stick to the same stuff. I think from the drop of the puck last night, we were hard and, hard to play against and playing our system well. So I think it kind of just starts with a good start. And I think all the guys know how to play and know how we want to play. So I think as long as we just start to finish, play our game, we'll be okay.
What are some of the battles that you will face in Florida against teams like Tampa Bay and the Panthers?
Yeah, they're obviously really high-powered offense teams, good goaltending. So there's not a lot of room for mistakes. Both are big, strong, fast teams, physical. So I think we've got to really match their physical intensity and not get pushed around and just stick to our game. I think just take care of the puck and just keep playing how we played last night.
Brad was asking about confidence. Obviously, winning helps with confidence. How much fun are you guys having this season? The locker room seems to be a little looser.
Yeah, it's obviously just a great group of guys. Everyone gets along real well. Everyone's always talking to each other, laughing, joking. So that part of it's great. And then, when you're winning a little bit more, it helps too. So everyone's got each other's backs, and it's definitely been fun.
Blaine St. James.
Michael, you guys have been able to follow up when you guys have stumbled a little bit. You've been able to come back and win. What do you think that says about the team?
Yeah, I think it just shows that everyone has each other's backs, and everyone wants to do well and respond, kind of when we're faced with adversity and faced with hard games or hard losses. So I think it just shows good camaraderie in the team and just a high care level.
And on the flip side, though, you haven't been able to build one game into two victories. How do you now do that, generate some momentum, especially because, you guys have slid a bit in the standings from where you were a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, we just got to be consistent. I think kind of backing on one of the other questions, just, start to finish in the game, play our system, be ready to go, be ready to play intense and really compete. So that's all you can do. That's all you can really ask for. And I think we'll get a good outcome if we play that way.
Lastly, just the past few games, you guys have gotten scoring from pretty much every line. What do you think has led to that now?
I think just guys play the same way every night. Guys are just, I think, starting to get breaks. I know some of the other lines have had chances and haven't scored, and same with our line. So I think it's just kind of capitalizing on those and kind of taking some pressure off of the top six there. So it's been good, and we really hope we can keep going and keep playing that way and keep helping offensively.
Thank you.
And last question, Ted Cole.
Hey, Michael, just the offense that you've provided this year, do you feel that you can be a guy that can provide that sort of, consistent type of off season? I mean, junior's completely different, but you showed it in junior, you're able to. Do you think you can do it at this level consistently too then?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's obviously the hardest thing in this league is to score and score a lot. So I think as long as I keep just some continue to build in the offensive category of the game, I guess. So if I take care of everything else and I'm a good player away from that, and I'm a reliable player, I think I can do that.
Do you think the last couple of seasons you've kind of been able to, it seems like you've been around here now for X number of years. These last couple of years, you really kind of figured out what the NHL was about and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. I think you really have no choice to when you're kind of thrown into it. So yeah, it's been good. It's obviously a learning experience every year, every game. So you kind of just got to take it in stride and do your best with it.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
Thanks, everyone. Be back shortly with Coach Blashill.